We are in downtown Toronto at Rogers Centre, getting you set for this edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball is next. Danny Duffy gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. What do you have for us on him, H?
Matt, he's coming off a great outing in my mind. I mean, he pitched into the 9th inning. He got the win for his team. He's a guy that's durable and is able to go deep in games. Hopefully we'll see that again from him today.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August.
Dustin Pedroia.
Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matt, it's been disappointing. I mean, here we are in the dog days of August, and this shows your colors right now. I mean, there's been a lot of bickering and complaining, but because they've been playing poorly, and it's hot, and they're all irritable. It's not a fun club to be around.
Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. Here it comes, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Andrew Benintendi waits on deck. Ready with the 3-0. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Called strike, and that'll run it full. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And another foul ball. Now the pitch. Line to the right side. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Striding in, Andrew Benintendi. And in case you haven't been keeping up the tabs on him, arguably he's been one of the hottest hitters in the league over the last 7 or so games. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Back-to-back line drives. Now, the first guy was out, but, man, they're swinging the bat pretty good. These two guys saw him pretty good. Let's see what happens now.
Bogarts.
Standing in, Xander Bogaerts, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. And he'll snap one over to first. And late reactions, and they got him.
Well, this game is still getting underway, so maybe he wasn't quite awake yet over there at first. Hate to have a guy picked off, but I guess it's better in the first than in the 9th.
Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul. Just getting started at the Rogers Center. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
And Darryl Parker, you know what I see with him, Matt, he's basic. You know, he's a guy that calling balls on the corners is not really his strength. He's going to stay right in the middle. Fundamental Darryl. Here it is. That was a good pitch, good call. I'm going to be safe. That's him. That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Here's the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for Boston. Red Sox nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. Chris Sale is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Harold, any thoughts?
Matt, the last 3 games been a bit of a struggle, and you wonder why. Well, you look at the base runners. He's allowing a lot of traffic on the bases. And so for that, I look at one number, his whip. It's over 1.5. He's got to get that down if he wants a chance to win games.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, everything's working for them. They've increased their lead in their division. They're blowing everybody away. The challenge, I think, moving forward is just to stay focused and motivated as they know they're going to be a playoff team.
There to play it is Moreland, and there's one away. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, in this day and age when so many teams are relying on that long ball to win games for them, this isn't one of those clubs, really. They're in the bottom third in the league in home runs, so they're going to put the ball in play. They're going to try to manufacture runs. They can run into one every now and then, but that's not the key part of their offense.
Here's Rajay Davis now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. 11 hits in 33 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball.
I don't know what he was looking for right there, but man, he got a piece of that changeup and was able to foul it off. But that's a ball sitting right there for him to hit, and he was late with this. So I don't know what he's looking for. Looking for something harder, probably.
There now is Moreland, and he's got it for the second out.
Batting third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is 4.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Second inning coming up from Toronto with no score. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
Hanley Ramirez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Outside.
And that misses for ball one. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
2-2, here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And this is swung on and missed that time by Ramirez. A strikeout victim, and there's one away.
All right, here's how the Jays line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Russell Martin behind the plate. A lot of teams win when he's behind the plate catching. He knows how to put down the right fingers. And on top of that, he can catch and throw.
Stepping into the box, Mitch Moreland. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. Perez on the grass, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Chris Young.
Here's Chris Young, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence, following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a ball.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Set to deal on 2-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Joe Carter. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game.
Fielder, Joe Carter.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. The 0-1 pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. One and one, here it comes. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Tapper up the line. That's a foul ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the Blue Jays break into the hit column as that's a base hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Jose Abreu.
Digging in, Jose Abreu. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Nobody out, runner on first. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back safely. Ready with the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
A runner at first with no outs here. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking down there at Xander Bogaerts, and watching him work early tells me why he's become such a good defender in the big leagues. He's out here 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon going through his routine, making sure he catches the ball and makes all the plays.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Bautista. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base path so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Here's the 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two 2 count. Here it comes. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Batting 8th, left fielder, Rusney Castillo.
Ready now, Rusney Castillo. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First offering on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
And the pitch on 2-1. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2 ball.
Now at the plate, Brock Holt, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball one.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
That's wide, 2-0. Third inning, no score to this point. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he takes ball four. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Striding in once again, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
1-0 pitch on the way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line.
He found himself in a great hitter's count. Pitcher tried to trick him with a changeup, and he still got a base hit. I think he was looking for that changeup.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Tapped out in front of home. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Now to the plate, Carlos Santana. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Carlos Santana.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one's down to third. To his left, Holt. And a rather easy first out.
Batting 8th, catcher Russell Martin.
Russell Martin now. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. First offering on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Batting 9th, second baseman Hernan Perez.
So digging in now, Hernan Perez. Lifetime against Chris Sale. 3 base hits in 16 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Two out, nobody on. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Sales ready. Here's the 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that was a classic strikeout pitch with the changeup down right there. He just missed. You know, he hit fastball, then came back with the changeup. I think he comes back with another fastball in. You got him guessing now for sure.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Now a ball rolled softly to second. Up with the ball is Pedroia. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in for his second at-bat, Xander Bogaerts comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Bogaerts.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Lined but speared on a hop. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, first baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Nope.
And a ball, 1-0. And that'll miss up an in ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
Two and 0 count. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Well, what's he looking for? 2-0 fastball right down the middle, and he took it. I don't know what he's thinking about. Maybe he thought he was going to throw him a breaking ball, but I think you got to sit fastball there.
That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And as you can see there, both guys topping out at 96 miles an hour. Digging in to try it again, Mitch Moreland. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-0 delivery. Hit sharply on the ground. There's Segura. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gene Segura. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Segura.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Line toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Well, that one right there, he let the ball travel. It got back in on him, but it didn't beat him. He's strong enough to shoot it the other way. Stayed inside the ball for the base hit.
Standing in now, Rajay Davis. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Castillo is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third baseman, number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Ready for another chance? Josh Donaldson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now a snap throw to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Here it comes, 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Sale ready with the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Three and 0 pitch on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
From the belt, the pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
The left fielder, number 29.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Stepping in now, Joe Carter, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0 delivery. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Pedroia to his right. He has it. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Digging in now, Chris Young comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Chris Young.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Matt, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Because usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Ready with another 2-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
Full count. Here it comes. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. The next 3-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that just misses inside. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. 2-1. The set and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a high pop drifting into foul territory. And Santana able to stay with it here for route number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Rusney Castillo.
Striding into the box, Rusney Castillo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Count. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
Well, he rolled over that one. Not the most impressive single, but it's a line drive in the books.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back safely. Here's Brock Holt now.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom, base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Digging in and looking for more, Dustin Pedroia. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's the 0-2. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on. You got an 0-2 count. You waste 1. Now you make it work. Throw one in the dirt. Throw one high. Make him chase it, and you got a chance to strand those runners on base.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled back. Hit toward the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Castillo rounds the corner and is headed home. Oh, and Batista's throw is right on the money. He is out at home plate. Boston strands a couple. Halfway home, still no score. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Jose Abreu is ready to start out the inning. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Here it comes on 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Abreu's going to hit for second. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double. So he's into second here with the double to kick off the home 5th. And as we check out the ranking on the team leaderboard, you can see that that gives him an even 20 now on the campaign. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Batista. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. . . 。 . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. On deck, Carlos Santana. From the belt, the pitch. That's in there. 3-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Now batting, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Here it comes. 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Ready with the 2-0. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a line drive. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. None out. Runners at first and second. And he lays off there. Ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Looks like the pitching coach might want to have a chat here.
Yeah, and I'm not sure I agree with it either. Most pitchers, like when they're in a groove, they just want to get back on the bump and compete. Sometimes visits like these are just like a formality.
At the plate, Russell Martin. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
The 0-1 home to Martin. On the ground is short. This could be 2. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he's safe. Into the box, Hernan Perez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually they have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
Oh, looks like he might be a little anxious swinging at that pitch out of the zone. This situation, bases loaded, you have a tendency to be a little jumpy. You got to calm down, let them come to you. They still have to throw it over the plate.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Sheen
Digging in once again, Gene Segura. A hit in 2 tries so far. Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I like how he's pitching. He chased that pitch 0-1. Well, go right back up there again. He went back up there 0-2. He laid off it. That's okay. Now you go see if you can get him out another way.
Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Hit in the air out to left. Castillo is under it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he'll make it into score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Here's Rajay Davis now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 3 runs already home here. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Sale sets. 1-1 pitch on its way. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
Ready on 1-2. This is foul right side. Now another 1-2. And a swing and a miss here. So it took him 31 pitches, but the side is finally retired. So 3 runs on just 1 lone hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Toronto leads this one 3-0. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Well, they've really struggled here. Now I know this is the first game of the road trip and maybe they're not comfortable in the surroundings yet, but this offense has got to get it going.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Now here it comes. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Digging in once again, Xander Bogaerts. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's set. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Here comes the 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
Here comes the first pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch to contact, get the double play here.
First and second here with nobody out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
None out, runners at first and second. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
He'll try again. 1-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
In now, Mitch Moreland as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set with the 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
First and second now, 1 man out. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Segura for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Ready for another shot now. Josh Donaldson. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a big swing here by Donaldson, but he got out in front a bit too much, and that's a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
3-2 now.
This is a really good at bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome. They go, great AB, man, great AB.
Now here's the pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Ready once again, Joe Carter. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Ready on 1 and 2. And a fastball just a bit high. Set to deal on 2 and 2. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
Digging in and looking for more, Jose Abreu. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. And that'll extend the inning and give Jose Bautista a chance as well. So a solid single to left, and that gives him a multi-hit game here tonight. And there you see the Toronto leaderboard in that category as he currently ranks second best on the ball club. Ready for another chance? Jose Bautista, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A runner on first with 2 away. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he misses there. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, they did a nice job of trying to change his eye level. The fastball up, off-speed pitch down. Problem was, it just didn't work.
Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Tyler Thornburg trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Tyler Thornburg.
Into the box, Carlos Santana. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fouled straight back. The 2-2 one more time. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Here's Chris Young. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Nope.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
The count is 1-2.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And he's forced to protect with 2 strikes as he had to reach for that one to foul it away. Looking to send him packing again. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Digging in to try it again, Blake Swihart comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
That misses 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Into the box now, Rusney Castillo, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Castillo a little too early on this one as this is whipped foul down the line and out of play.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Ready with the 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still down 3-0. Stephen Wright gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Stephen Wright.
Striding in once again, Russell Martin. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
Russell Martin.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
Too low, 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
This is not the guy you want to walk right here. Look, the 8-hitter, this could set up a big inning if he gets on.
Squared that one up just a little late. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Ramirez is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
The batter, second baseman, Hernan Perez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hernan Perez. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the knuckler, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Grounded to third. Played on the backhand. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Blue Jays go down in order. They lead it 3-0. Brett Cecil has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
21, Brett Cecil.
Into the box now, Brock Holt. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Right there for strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there. Base hit.
Oh, he hits a little dying quail behind the infielder. I tell you what, he couldn't have thrown that ball any better. Talk about placement. That was perfect.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. 1-0 home to Pedroia. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. Past history with Brett Cecil. He's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. From the stretch. Ball 2.
2-2 now.
A runner at first with no outs here. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Runners on first with 1 down. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Segura fields it cleanly. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Red Sox go down quietly. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in, Rajay Davis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Rajay Davis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Could have hit that with a 3-iron. A low knuckleball called for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. Line towards center field. Benintendi is right there. 1 down. Couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning by inning recap through the first 7 and change. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. His career numbers against Stephen Wright, 4 for 15. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Knuckleball there, but it dances outside. Ball 1. Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The left fielder, number 29, Joe Carter.
Digging in, Joe Carter. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Bogarts lays out. What a stop. Got him. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Back at Rogers Center as we get a look at the great city of Toronto from the ferry on Lake Ontario. Raisel Iglesias takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Raisel Iglesias.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count. 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
Well, this is still a tight ball game, Matt, but this is a big at bat. You got the leadoff guy up. He's got 3 balls on him now. He's got to work to get on base. This is where on base percentage counts.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And now a pitch on the way. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's Hanley Ramirez. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Into the windup and the pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Standing in now, Mitch Moreland. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. The 0-1 on its way. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Chris Young.
So striding forward now, Chris Young. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here comes the 0-1. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Strike 3. Good night, Boston.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Danny Duffy picks up his team best 14th win in this one. Raisel Iglesias hammers down the save, his 42nd. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.